first job was on a bike delivering papers. I split this paper out with my sister, and we each delivered 75 papers until she quit on me, and then I ended up with 150 papers.
We did not start out as a biking family. My dad was a business person and he wanted to own a manufacturing facility. But we fell in love with the bike. You know, once you see how good the bike is, not just for people riding and for racers, but for like communities.
We have a deeper understanding of the benefits of the bike, and we know the value of the bicycle, and we totally embrace what it does.
My dad's been on pretty much every advocacy board you can think of. He's been on Bikes Belong, the Governor's Bicycle Coordinating Council here in Wisconsin. It's his energy, you know, like he shows up, which I think is the most impressive. He's not just handing a check over.
There's advocates out there that are really emotionally attached to how to make life better on the bike. And as an industry, we're making a big mistake if we don't support them in every way possible. People think we're like crazy, and maybe I am to some degree. I was really motivated to do it here. I wanted to build it here. You know, our first container that we shipped over to Japan in the early 90s, that was probably, looking back at time, was a really exciting time for us because nobody was exporting to there. All the product was coming in from China and Japan. We had a very strong opinion on great design product. We had the idea of this all molded designed rack called the Bones, and we've sold over 1 million of these products because it's designed, well engineered. We proved that if we could design it right, innovative, creative solutions, we could compete globally.
So I think first it's about the employees and about the community, and then second it's about product quality, you know, but I think first it's always the employees and making sure they have really good jobs, really high quality jobs and work for a good culture. And then it is really nice to be able to ensure the quality of the product here.
It's not an easy thing to do to have this made in the USA mantra. One of the major benefits is you can actually see what you're building, right? And there's a lot of companies that make designs and then they hand it off and they don't actually get to see that end result. So there's a lot of pride in what we do, and we're able to manufacture it here, not just to make it made in the USA, but also affect the community, improve the lives of the employees that work here. And then you create this bond, right? Because a number of our employees have been here for 15, 20, 25 years. So the amount of experience that we have in this community and that passion in our product is just a huge win for us.
Been here about 18 years now. I started in assembly, moved through press, bending, got on the forklift, became a line lead, and then I came down to running the floor. I love my job. I love the company. It's a family-oriented company. I just love that team of them, and I don't know where else I would be if it wasn't here.
The way we look at the business is it's more tribal than family. I look through that lens because in a tribe everybody has responsibilities and duties and need to perform, and it's not family and it's not corporate. Because tribes take care of each other. Our people and their families come first.
The culture feels like a family or like a tribe, you know. My dad is very inspiring, he's extremely passionate, and people want to stand by him. You know, he takes care of the people who are here too.
It's a tribute to the company and the way they treat people that they want to be here and be part of the tribe, right? It's exciting for us to have people that are here as long as they are in the commitment they've made to us, and in turn you're making that commitment back to them.
Within the first 10 years we purchased Cyclops, and soon after that we've purchased PowerTap. So now we have Cyclops, SARIS, PowerTap, and Bike Fixation. So with PowerTap we were one of 3 for almost a decade, and we have some of the most intelligent people in the power market working for us here at SARIS, so they know power inside and out. So they have that technology piece, and they were able to integrate a lot of that into the smart trainers. But the evolution has been interesting, right? Because we started off bending metal.
When we looked at PowerTap, we were like, hey, we can go out and ride a ride and take that data and re-ride that data on our indoor Cyclops trainers. And we were one of the first people with the smart technology that we could do those kind of things. It's fairly complex what we have going on here. It's like, in some ways, kicking 4 soccer balls uphill. I think you look at our core DNA, we want to do it here. You know, as a company, the people here, it's not easy to do it here. Today it's harder than ever. It's like threading the needle because of all the cost increases that have been occurred with the tariffs. The steel prices are up like 30% so far this year. When you look at everything going overseas, why can't we do that here? What's keeping us from doing it? And how do we figure it out? I love the fact that we're building it here.